What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another adventure. We are on a hike right now. Freaking gorgeous out here. Golly. We are on another mountain hike today, headed up to some high alpine lakes. I've got about 3.5 miles to go. I got tons of fishing gear with me, as well as a little lunch. I got a fly rod and a spin rod, and then a bunch of different lures and flies to try out. But this is gonna be a pretty intense hike, so I'm just gonna bust it out, get to the top. If I see some cool stuff along the way, I'll definitely show you guys. But we got 3 lakes to explore. They get a little bit bigger as we go up. We're at about 10,000 feet of elevation right now, headed up to about 12,000. So I'll show you what it's looking like when we get up there, guys. I tell y'all what, this last half of the hike is trying to kill me. Lots of little streams like this because of how many lakes we're going to. Oh wow, that's insane. That's a freaking huge mountain. And this is easily the most intense hike I've done so far, just because of the elevation gain and the fact that it kind of starts at like 10,000 feet. So pretty hard on your lungs. And honestly, I think these hikes would be a lot easier if I didn't bring so much stuff with me. I think it'd probably be a lot more relaxed if I didn't have so much weight on my back, but it's a part of it, man. I want to go fishing up here, so gotta bring a lot of stuff with me. But we are almost there. Got this last little stretch to go. Check this out, guys. It's an old abandoned cabin up here. This trail that I'm on goes through an abandoned mine, and I'm guessing this is part of the mine, just kind of old and abandoned. Let's go check it out. It's kind of cool in here. I wonder what it looked like when people were actually in here. I bet people spent the night in here. There's probably beds. A little scared to fall through the floor, to be honest with you. Pretty sick view out the window, though. Pretty cool door, too. There's a little notebook here. I guess people would just kind of write down that they've been here. There's this little note that says, take a picture and post it on Facebook for 5-year-old cancer survivor Hank. You go, Hank. You're a G. Pretty sick, man. Pretty freaking sick. Let's go check out what this other wooden structure over here is. Not really sure what this was. Maybe it was like another little cabin, just like the one over there. Wow. That's beautiful. Dude, sometimes I really forget to look up when I'm walking around, because golly, how did I miss that? That's insane. There's also a waterfall over here. I think there's more to the abandoned mine over there, but I'm gonna head to the top and then we'll check out all this other stuff when we come back down. It's getting more insane. It is absolutely breathtaking out here. I think we are there. Holy crap. Excuse my hard breathing, but oh my gosh. This is freaking insane. I can't even, man. There's the smaller lake down there that we were at. This lake is so blue too. But I'm gonna test my luck here with some fishing, and then we'll see if I should move or not. I brought a peanut butter and jelly, so I'm gonna eat that, and then some almonds. I hope I can catch some fish, but even if I don't, this is insane. On the way up here, another hiker saw my fishing poles, and he said, I saw some big ones up there. I'm kind of starting to think he didn't mean this lake, because I don't think he would have been able to see any fish in this lake other than like right at the shore right here. So I'm kind of thinking I probably should go to that next lake. Man, this is just so rewarding. I wanted to take my break up here, but I'm really curious what that next lake looks like now. So I got plenty of time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so I started regretting it just a little bit. Had to put my bucket cap on because I got pretty hot. But I saw another couple that was walking down from this top lake, and I asked them if they saw any fish, and they said, oh yeah, big ones. And they also said there was somebody else fishing up here too. So we'll see what it looks like. We'll see if that guy had any luck. Still pretty insane out here. We're almost there. Still insane. Oh, it's beautiful, man. I don't see the other fishermen though. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for any of these fishy though. See if we can find anything. All right, found myself a nice little spot. I'm just gonna settle down right here and sit down for a minute. That was a long freaking hike, man. And I always think about wanting to do 14ers, you know? I mean, I do want to do 14ers. But after doing these lake hikes, I feel like a 14er would almost be like so unrewarding at the top. I mean, I'm sure it'd be beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think it's so sick that I can come up here and fish and see the same incredible views, you know? Like, look where I am. But at the same time, I feel like a 14er would almost be a lot more enjoyable just because I wouldn't bring like a fishing pole and lots of other fishing gear. And my backpack just wouldn't weigh as much. So there's give and take to both. I got a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich to enjoy up here. I'm so happy to finally get here too, man. Oh my goodness. So freaking beautiful here though. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, so your boy is confused by the map. The trail that I'm on all trails, this was the end of it. Like, this was the last lake. But I just looked at the map again. I have it downloaded for this trail, and there's 2 more lakes that are up that way. And now I know for sure that the last lake is what he was talking about that had the fish. And I'm thinking it's probably another mile. I'm gonna walk around this lake and see if I see any fish. If I don't, I'm probably gonna head up, because I feel like I'm gonna be pretty disappointed if I don't go and try to fish up there, to be honest with you. I'm gonna finish my sandwich and then we'll see what I decide to do. Alrighty, I have made the decision. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna, I think it's probably in about another mile. There's actually 3 lakes, and the very last lake is probably the one that I should head for. My logic is, I didn't even know that there were these 3 lakes up here. I thought that the 3 lakes that I've seen already were the only 3, but there's 6 in total. So my original plan was just to hike up for about 2 hours, and I thought it was gonna be about 3.5 miles, which it was, to the big blue lake. I was gonna spend about like an hour to an hour and a half at each lake fishing. Just fish for a little bit and then slowly work my way down. But if I've heard from multiple people that there's big fish at this last lake. And I even saw that fisherman walking away with his, he had like a fly rod case on his backpack, just like mine. And I was like, well, that must have been him. I don't really have time to fish all 6 lakes, though I didn't really see as much life in those bottom 3 lakes, but we'll see what they're looking like up here. I mean, even if I have to go a little bit further, I'm having a great freaking time. I'm just romping up around here in the mountains, man. Just freaking exploring. And I'm about at 12,200 feet now. So it's definitely getting more windy as we go up. But it's such a beautiful day that the sun is really just offsetting the wind. I've honestly been getting pretty sweaty walking up here because of how intense this hike is. Alrighty, we are approaching lake number 5. Freaking crazy that this many lakes can form this high up. I tell y'all what, I made a huge mistake before starting this hike. I put sunscreen on my neck and my hands because I knew I'd be fishing. And that's usually what gets red when I fish. But I forgot to put sunscreen on my arms because I was wearing a jacket at the beginning of the hike. And I am going to freaking regret that later. So yeah, don't forget sunscreen. Big mistake. Whoa, I can see it, guys. We are arriving. I'm so happy. Oh my God. This little boulder field right here is insane. All these just came from up there somewhere, rolled down, created a big old pile. These peaks are insane, dude. Like, I'm just blown away, man. I'm really up here in the mountains with the mountains, you know? Oh, there's actually a couple other people fishing here. I see them along the shoreline over there. You guys can see that fishy swimming around right there. Definitely a good sign. I'm just gonna walk around the edge here for a minute and see what would be the best spot for me to set up. I think coming here was a good decision though. I think this will probably be the best luck I'll get with any of these lakes. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of fish swimming around these rocks over here. So I'm definitely gonna test my luck up here for a while. I'm definitely seeing a good amount of fish here, but for the spot that I'm at right now, the fish are look like they're way farther out than what I'd be able to reach with my fly line. So I am going to test out the spin rod first. We'll walk over to a spot over there where those guys are fishing in a minute, but I didn't want to intrude on them. And I also wanted to try spin fishing real quick, so. Got the reel out the backpack. Got my handy dandy little fishing pouch. I'm gonna tie on just a little rooster tail to try out first, just cause I know trout love them. Let's get to fishing. All right, so the rooster tail only lasted like 2 casts, got stuck on a rock, and then it broke off. It is getting windy. Oh, we got one. Just trying not to rush him in here. Yeah, baby. Nice little cutthroat. Get some water on my hands for him. Come here. Heck yeah, guys. We got ourselves a fishy, baby. All right, I'm gonna get him out of here. All right, I got my net this time in case I catch another one. But that was sick. He got himself off, and cool place to catch a fish. Let's try again. Such a cool place to be fishing, man. Like, this is insane. Last cast at this spot, and then we'll work our way around the lake. I think the fish over here got spooked by me catching that first fish. Not getting much more action at all over here. Okay, I lied. Just one more. One really long one. Y'all want to know something crazy? Just caught my second fish, and right when I hooked onto him, like right when he grabbed my bait, the GoPro goes beep, 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 and the battery died. So yeah, I'm gonna try this spot just a little bit more. We've got a full battery now. I'm gonna see if I can catch another fish, and then I'll walk along over here, see what else I can find. I'm having so much fun spin fishing though, so I'm gonna keep testing my luck with it. All right, not bad for the first spot. Got two little fishies over there. Pretty good sized fish in this lake too. I was expecting them to be like really, really little. Try out the spin rod, one more spot, and then we'll break out the fly rod, see if we can have any luck casting some flies out there. Just getting my fly rod ready now. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'll have as much luck as I did with spin fishing on this lake. I don't have waders, and it's gonna be kind of hard to get my flies out there, but I still want to try. I want to do my best. People always tell me that lake fly fishing is some of the most fun that I'll have, but the way that I learn fly fishing is do like moving water, casting, and let the river take it for you. So fly fishing in a lake is like a different game to me, I feel. But if the trout in this lake are naive enough to take my spin rod baits, like my spoons, then I think I should have decent luck with some flies. I think that just means that this water is really under pressured compared to what I usually fish, because I mean, look where you had to get through to get up here, you know? It was not an easy hike. Alrighty. I've been seeing some of these trout come up to the surface, so I'm gonna use a little dry dropper rig. It is a little windy, so tying these knots might be a challenge, but we gonna get it done. Sometimes I forget to lubricate my knots before I cut them, and then I wonder why they break so easily. Because you didn't lubricate them, Daniel. I keep thinking to myself that this is somewhere I'd love to come back and fish. It's just not very accessible. That's why it's such a cool fishing experience, man, because it's so freaking beautiful here. And then lastly, we're gonna tie a little nymph onto the end. We are ready to go with our little fly rig here. All right, my dry dropper rig did not work at all. It actually broke off. I think it got caught onto a rock. So now I've just got one nymph on there, one weight and one indicator. Just gonna keep it simple. See if we can get anything's attention. Oh man. Oh my God. I keep seeing my indicator go under, and then I set it and there's nothing there. All right, I'm gonna start walking over here a little bit, see if I can get some more action in one of these spots. So I'm picking up my backpack, about to move spots to go try a different spot. Remember how I said my first dry dropper rig ripped off? It's right here. I guess I was casting back and it got snagged onto this, and when I pulled it, it just broke off. But I still got both flies, which is very cool. I kind of thought I lost both of them. I've caught 3 on the spin rod now on that one lure. So if I could catch one on the fly rod, man, it would make my freaking day. All right, guys, my fly has broken off again. I think I got it caught on some rocks. My leader for my fly line is getting really, really short now. I don't really know how to go about fishing in lakes, man, with a fly rod. It's honestly like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I think I'm gonna try one more fly, and then I'll probably just start making my way back to the bottom. Very cool though. I'm glad I brought the spin rod this time, because I knew that fishing in lakes is just difficult for this fly rod stuff, man. Maybe it's easier than I think, and I just don't know how. But it's been proven to be pretty difficult for me. I am just going to try one dry fly. That's all. Never tried it before. I see these fish rising up a little bit. If we can't get one, we'll just start heading back down. I'm honestly getting really hungry, so I'd like to head back to the car soon. Just one little dry fly on there. I believe this is a Parachute Adams, I think it's called. Finally got one on the fly line, guys. Get off right now. We got one, baby. Nice tiny little tiger trout, guys. You can see that parachute Adams in his lip. I know he's not a big fish, guys, but to catch a fish like this on the fly line is a huge win for me. Because man, I was about to give up, get ready to go home. Freaking got a fish on the fly line, guys. That was fun. It was cool to finally catch a freaking fish on the fly line at a mountain lake, baby. Well, the wind came, kind of took things over. It was making it really hard to cast for me. But I actually stayed up here a little bit longer than I wanted to. Since I was willing to go to this last lake, I added a lot of extra time onto my hike. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle this. I'm probably gonna get back to my car later than I wanted to, but man, I had fun. I was able to catch 3 fish on the spin rod and 1 fish on the fly rod using a dry fly. I'm so proud of myself, man. It would have been such a fun day even if I didn't catch fish, but man, to come all the way here and not only see the beauty of this place, but to be able to catch a fish here too, 4 fish here. It's an excellent day, man. It was excellent. And I actually always look forward to the hike back down, because you know it's just not going to be as intense on your back or your legs or anything. It still sucks that I'm carrying this much stuff with me, but it was freaking awesome. As you can tell by the smile on my face. We're going to finish the rest of this beautiful freaking hike, get back to the car and head home. I was going to cook some lunch. I brought some stuff to make, but I spent way too much time up here. Not too much time. It was time well spent. Check out all these little mountain goats. Just minding their own business. But man, look what we're heading into, guys. So I saw that abandoned cabin earlier. This is I'm pretty sure this is a lift that they used to bring whatever up whenever the mine was operational. But man, it's destroyed now. Still cool at the big old gears up there and the cable too. Let's see where it heads. That's actually really crazy, dude, that this is still here. I love finding stuff like this. It's like finding ruins, man. This stuff will never go anywhere either. I did not want to, but I took another slight little detour. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I hear a waterfall. So I'm gonna go and try and find it real quick. We found it. That's pretty insane, man. Pretty sick little detour. Let's get back to the car. I'm starting to see the cars, guys. We made it. The hike down was definitely a lot easier just because no elevation gain, but man, my legs are freaking tired. I think I definitely hiked at least 10 miles with all the detours I took. Alrighty, we made it back. I'll be real with you guys, I am freaking beat. That was the furthest I've ever hiked. It had to be at least 10 miles because the further lakes were 4.5 to get there and then 4.5 back. And I took so many detours, but it was worth it. Thanks for watching again, guys. I hope you all had fun. Hope you guys liked the views. Glad we caught some fish too. Heck yeah, man, it was a great day. It really was. I got a couple more really cool hikes planned, and then I should be hitting my first 14er here soon. But you guys already know, until then, and until next time, we will have ourselves another adventure somewhere out here.